What we're going to do is we'll start with using a jab. Now, the terminology is just terminology. So in boxing, it's called a jab. In karate, it's called Toba Komazuki. In boxing, it's called a right cross. In karate, it's called Gaikazuki. In boxing, it's called a hook. In karate, it's called Mawashizuki. So it's just terminology. Uppercut in boxing, Agizuki in karate. Turning the corner in boxing, Moate turn in karate. So you get the idea. So what I'm trying to say is, although I'm going to show you some boxing drills, it's not massively broken away from actual karate. It's just a different way of getting to a similar result. So it's good to add it into your arsenal. It'll just get you moving a little bit more fluidly, a little bit looser as well, which is always a good thing for us karate guys. But they're the three main jabs for me. There are probably more than that, but usually you just get taught as a jab as a feeler. It's just a feeler here, but actually your jab is a very, very, very good tool. Same as your Toba Komazuki. If you straighten out the back leg as you throw the jab, you got Toba Komazuki. Okay, so that's how it's linked in with our own training. Okay, so keeping in the theme of moving forwards. So we're going to step forward and we're going to throw a heavy jab. So we're going to step in, heavy jab. Okay, from there, it recoils back to its starting position. Okay, so you've gone one. Then we're going to throw a right hand, Gaikazuki, reverse punch. As we throw this right hand, as heel comes off the floor, pam! Notice your left hand stays up to your face here and then comes back. So back up, we're going to go one, heavy jab, two, right cross and back. Then take a step back. Okay, off you go. 10 of those. Turn the hand over so your big fingers more towards the floor. Hitting with your two front knuckles. Gives you more length in your shoulder. Longer range shot. So what you may or may not notice is, like in any technique that you throw, what you want to do is you want to use the energy of the first one to come back around to use for the second one, to come back around to use for the third one, etc., etc. So for example, we've stepped in here and we've gone bang. So we've turned this hip over and we've done a heavy shot. So this hip's come back, ready for this right hand. Bang. Okay, so now his hip's over this way. So what's his next shot? Left hand. We're going to use the energy of this coil here, bang, okay, to come over with a hook punch. With this hook punch, we're not going to do it like a boxer does. So a boxer's hook punch will come round like this. If you can see my hand there like that, your little finger towards the floor. That's okay when you've got gloves on. If you haven't got gloves on, if you look at the hand in front of your face, you'll see that the part of the hand that's going to strike is actually these knuckles on your fingers rather than your proper knuckles. Okay, so the way to combat that is to turn your thumb more down towards the floor and hit with those two front knuckles there. Turn it over. But the aim of the game is to align your shoulder, your elbow and your wrist. So you go 1, 2, 3. You can't see my foot there. My heel comes off the floor, look. I won't step, I'll just show you the techniques. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you'll notice then that we're using the momentum of one to feed into the other, which is what I said just a moment ago. And that's a principle that you want to put into everything that you do. So on that note, guard up. We're going to step 1, 2, 3. Okay, now you've got this energy coming back that then can be driven forward from your back leg. So we're going to go 4. Knuckles forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to come back. Just watch my heels. Just watch my heels. As I jab, the front heel lifts slightly. As I do my cross, my back heel comes off the floor. As I do my hook, my front heel turns off the floor. As I do my uppercut, my back heel turns off the floor. Okay, so concentrate on that, because what that allows you to do is put your hips and your torso into your shot. So you want your hands off your face. It's advisable, if anybody is throwing big heavy shots at you like this, in a real situation, that you cover your head with your hands like this, look. Your elbows are in, you protect the sides of your jawline, and your elbows come in, you protect the top of your head, rather than here, because if you get hit here, you're going to knock yourself out with your own fists. Okay, so if you're ever being overwhelmed by punches in a real situation, cover like this. Just a little side note for you. Okay, but for the purpose of these drills, we've got his fists up here because we're the one that's doing the punching, okay? But we don't want him on his cheeks, is the point I'm trying to make. So if you get caught, you're going to end up hurting yourself, knocking yourself out. Foot just moves slightly. Pivot, hook, using the momentum of that twist, hook, straight shot, and then we're going to come back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Twist, hook, straight, and back. So you're turning the corner almost at between 45 and 90 degrees, depending on when your opponent is. 1, 2, 3, 4, pivot, hook, straight. Little step there, look. Then twist. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to throw the jab cross. 1, 2. Then we're going to duck with his knees. And we're going to step with our right foot. So we are getting a little bit technical. That's it. It's the right cross, left hook this time. You come over the slipped left jab with your right cross. And then come over with the left hook. 1, 2, slip the jab. So it's a roll to your left, a little roll to your left, a step to your right. You've got to rise over the top, right cross, left hook. 1, 2, slip, roll, step, punch. Okay, Yame, have a breather. Plenty of stuff for you to work on there. So it can all relate to your karate training. I've basically implemented this into my karate. That's why I never said that I'm a Wado-ryu instructor. I don't ever say that anymore. I've cross-trained with too many different things. I'm a karate instructor and I do my own karate. And it's based around the principles of Wado-ryu, using Tai Sabaki, but look at what we've just done there. We've just gone slip. We've just used Tai Sabaki, body management. Same here. Slip, use Tai Sabaki, body management. It's all relative. It's just a different way of delivering your training.